Guys, welcome back to Wood Sign Wednesday. So today we are doing something a little different. We aren't doing a wood sign. I have gotten requests probably every wood sign video and some about doing a video on how to design my wood rounds in the Cricut design space. So I am going to try my very best to try and walk you through this process. I am going to try and show like just a couple different designs just so you get the idea, and hopefully this helps you guys create them in your own design space. If you guys want to see it on the Cameo, let me know. The Cameo design space and the Cricut, they are different, but the concept is basically the same. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into this video.
You guys, so we are going to get into our Cricut system right here. And we are going to go ahead and extend this for full vision view. And we're going to click on new project. So we're going to start, you guys, by coming over here. We're going to make a classic last name sign. I'm going to come over to shapes, select a circle, and then we're going to click this little lock. We're going to unlock that right here. And by doing so, that'll give us a chance to change the size. So we're coming up here to size. We're going to change this to 17.5 inches by 17.5 inches. Once that's done, we're going to come over here to the left. We're going to minimize this just a little bit so we can get a clear view of our circle. Now the circle you see here, that's exactly the size of your wood round. So there's no guesswork. This is exactly how it is going to look on your wood round, okay? So we're going to go ahead and create our text. So I am going to come over here to the left side of our screen, click on text. I'm going to go ahead and type in the, of course I have to mess up. That's, you got to do that, right? The, and then established, we'll say 2020. Gonna put that up here. Let's go ahead and extend. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my Always Together font. You can find this on defont.com for free, and that is my go-to. Now I'm gonna make this, oh, are we gonna make it bigger? No. So I'm gonna add a period right here after established. Now you guys, it's pretty good. Yeah, but you see that big gap right there? Yeah, girl does not like that. So we are going to change it up. So I'm going to come over to advanced, ungroup lines. That way that one's still connected. We're good. Now this one, we're going to ungroup. And then I'm going to highlight the 2020 and I'm just going to move it closer. Now this is just my preference. You could leave it just as is, but this is how I like to do it. Now I'm going to highlight everything and I'm going to group it back together so it is one piece. All right, there we go, one piece. All right, now let's go ahead and get our last name. So we're going to text again, and I'm just going to type in my last name, Beltry. We're going to make that bigger so y'all can see her. And then I'm going to About Love. That is my go-to for cursive. It looks beautiful. It never fails me. I like that it's a thicker cursive font as well. Now you guys, with Cricut, this is what is very different with Cricut and Cameo. The cursive letters do not come attached together. You have to attach them yourself. This was a big learning curve for me when I first started. So we're going to go over to this letter space. And what I'm doing is I'm clicking the arrow down. I'm trying to bring them closer. Now, as you see, if you go too far in, do you see how it just kind of overlaps, looks nasty? So just go as close as you can. And then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to move these letters. So ungroup it. And we are going to start moving these over. And this right here is more so preference. Do it how you like how it looks. So the R, I, S, those look good to me, but I need to move it over. There we go. I like the way that looks, so I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to group them back together. So beautiful. And then I'm going to change these to yellow so you can see it a little better. Unlock it. Now, if you guys don't unlock, do you see how it's only giving you that leeway to change the size? It's not letting you go up or down. That's when you have to unlock right there. And now I can move it up, I can move it to the side, and that gives you a lot more leeway to change the size of your text. So I like to take up as much space as I can here. I want it to stand out. The sign itself is big anyways. So I hate when it like starts selecting other things for me. All right, let's bring that over here. I'm going to go ahead and change these to yellow as well, just so you can see it a little bit more clearly. Yellow, bring our established over. Oh no, I want to make it bigger. All right, yeah, take it all up here, okay? Bring this up. Don't know if I like that there, but we'll play around with it. No worries. Now let's take our established. And we're going to unlock that. Play around with your sizing. You could do it right to the middle if you want. You could take it over to the right. I always do it to the right. Don't know why. And I will change that color for you too so we can see everything here. So there we go. Established 2020. Looking good. Ugh, this is what I'm talking about. It like selects the circle for me. I don't want it. So let's play with it over here. You guys don't even have to put the. You could just put Beltries established 2020. I mean, anything, you guys. Possibilities are endless with these rounds. So now we have our letters. Now, if you see, that's 12.77 across, about 7.38 inches high. Now, whenever I do my boards, I measure from the bottom and I go up to where I know I'm going to place my tape and I'll measure. So usually on my boards, that's about 14 inches from the bottom. So you see how I'm making it bigger? So this right here, 14 inches wide, about 8. Yeah, that's about good. So I'm showing you that arrow because that is where I'm going to put my piece of tape. And I've measured from the bottom to the top of where that tape is going to go to see how big I can make my lettering. I hope that makes sense to you guys. I'm trying to explain this the best that I can. So we got that going for us, you guys. So now we're done. Well, you think you're done. We're done designing it. So now we're going to take our image. We'll put that baby over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and sorry, I like recorded the screen and now I'm trying to guess what I'm about to do next. So let's see what I'm going to do next. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to guess. I was talking while I was recording it, but of course it doesn't record your voice. So right here, if we went to make it right now, it would say project incompatible. This project is not supported by your current machine selection. Now, the reason for that is because your circle is 17.5 inches. A Cricut mat is either 12 by 12 or 12 by 24. This isn't going to fit on a mat. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over to the right. We're going to click on that eye and it totally takes the circle away. So now you'll be able to cut. You don't even need to cut a circle anyway, so it doesn't even need to be there. So now, if we took this and went make it, do you see what it does? You see, I don't even, the 22 SE something, it splits it up. It tries to fit as much of it on there. And the reason why it's doing this, and you'll see right here, is because our cursive letters, they're not connected. So if you see right here, we're going to group everything together. Then I'm going to make it again, and you can see still the same thing. It still broke it all up. So let's go back to our main screen. And we are going to then, do you see where those lines are? You see how you could see everything? It shouldn't look like that. It should be one fluid word. So we're going to weld these. Now look at our image. Do you see how all those lines disappeared and now it's just one word? Now if we go to make it, it's all there for you, you guys. Easy peasy rainbow squeezy. Doesn't that look amazing? So I will say, if you are going to cut with permanent vinyl, you're good to go. Just cut this. If you are going to use Oramask 813 stencil vinyl, I would suggest moving your image over and kind of centering it. That way, when you cut it and then you put the stencil vinyl over, you have a little cushion room to where, if you accidentally touched it with paint or whatever, it wouldn't get on your sign. So that is my recommendation. So now let's go over to continue. And right here, you guys. So vinyl would be your permanent 651 vinyl. It always works for me. If I was going to use my Oramask 813 stencil vinyl, we're going to go to Browse All Materials, scroll all the way down to vinyl. Keep going. And there is stencil vinyl. Now it says it's Cricut brand, but it works for me. So I just click on stencil and then cut, and you are good to go. And then you'll hit make it, yada, yada, yada. And you got yourself a nice little cute sign. So you guys, I hope that helped you. I'm going to go over another one right now. I hope that answered a lot of questions. Please feel free to ask questions down in the comments. You can also go to our Facebook group, Unicorn Dust Designs, and ask questions there. Okay, you guys, so we're done with this one. We're going to go on to the next one.
All right, you guys, I hope you are enjoying this video. If you are, you know the drill. Make sure you're subscribed to this video. Make sure you like, and make sure you share. If you're on Facebook groups and stuff, be like, hey, check out my girl Sammy. She's awesome. Do that. But you guys, if there are any questions you have regarding this, you guys know I'm an open book. You can contact me on our Facebook group page, Unicorn Dust Designs. My email is linked down below. My Instagram is linked down below. And you can also comment down below, and I will always try and answer your questions if I know the answers. All right. So let's go ahead and get back into this.
All right, you guys, let's do one more here. So don't pay attention to any of that. Darn computer. Okay, so we are going to start the Cricut, and just so you guys know, I do have a Cricut Maker. And we are going to go ahead and extend our little screen here. And we are going to go to a new project. And again, we're going to create that circle. So let's open up a circle, unlock her, and let's make her 17.5 inches by 17.5 inches. Then we are going to come over here to the bottom left and minimize. You guys, sorry if the voice recording isn't that great. I am literally recording my voice onto the computer. Usually I do it on my phone, so I hope it's not that bad. Okay, so you guys, we're going to use the Merry Christmas wood sign for an example. And what I do when I do that is we are going over to the shapes. I chose a square. We're going to unlock it, and I'm essentially going to make lines. So you guys know that I use my painter's tape to create these lines, but before I go in and do that, I like to see how it's going to look on my wood round. So I come over here first and I play with the design to see, am I going to like that or am I not? So this is how I design my designs. And you can use these lines instead of painter's tape as well. So we got our lines here, and how this looks right now, you guys, that's exactly how it's going to look on your wood round. There's no guesswork. That's exactly how it's going to look. So we created our lines. I like the way it looks. Now I'm going to come to text. We'll type in happy holidays. And I don't know if that has an apostrophe. You guys know I suck at apostrophes. Okay, so let's make that a little bigger. And let's go over to the fonts. and I will do a different one. We'll do, I believe I pick addenda, and I believe that is also a default font. Okay, now let's go over to letter space. Now this is one of those easy ones where you don't have to move anything around, you guys. Just put that arrow down and look at how nice those go together. Super nice, love it. And there you go. So we're going to place that over here. I'll turn that white so you guys can see it a little more clear. And of course, I got to take up all of that space. Nope, don't want the circle to move, but it always does. You guys get it. You guys get the gist of this. So again, we're going to put that there. Now, you guys, when you are cutting on Cricut, it is a smart machine. It really is. Cameo like doesn't do this for you. So we have a bunch of different colors here. We have red on the stripes. We have white on the happy holidays. So let's go make it. Of course, it's not going to make it because the round is too big. So I'm going to hide that. Now, if we were to go to make it again, come on, get over there. Okay, make it. So look, it splits it up into two mats, and that's because Cricut is picking up that you had two colors there. So it thinks, okay, she wants to cut Happy Holidays in white and the lines in red. And see how it even highlights your mat red and white for you? So it's a really smart machine, and it really does a lot of the work for you. But we don't want those different colors, and I wouldn't want to waste vinyl because this is just a stencil or a decal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the red to white or whatever color you're working with. Usually I have everything black. Now if I go to make it, here we go. It's all on one sheet for us. Cricut is picking up, okay, it's all the same color. We can cut all of it at the same time. But let's go over here because again, our letters, look at those. We don't want it to cut like that because it will slice right there and it would not be one cohesive solid word for you. So let's weld that together and then bam, there she is. She is all connected. We could come back here. Let's unhide our little circle by clicking on that eye just so we could get our placement back where it was. And you guys, I hope this is very helpful for you. I hope that you learned something today. Again, if you have more questions, just comment down below. Please make sure if you are enjoying my content that you are subscribed and that you hit like and that you share because as you guys know, it really truly helps my channel out so that I can keep doing as many videos as I do a week. And yeah, you guys, I hope you have an amazing week. And right here, I'm just kind of showing you, this is how it'll cut. The lines are okay down there. They're not going to cut up top, but that's okay because you're going to have to place those anyways. Just make sure you keep those two lines together when you place them. And then you will cut and lay your happy holidays down as well. So I hope you guys have a fabulous week and you will see me back here actually on Thursday because I am going to be in a little group collab. So I hope you have a good one. Bye.